today, video.
Video. For me.
Video for you.
Fumu.
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 Video for you. So now today, I got a video for you. It is by WatchMojo and is the top 10 weirdest causes of death.
Oh God, no.
Right.
I don't know. Like,
So,
what if I do one of those things?
I hope not.
I hope not.
Don't die on me. But
Okay.
You ready?
Okay, let's watch this and hope we don't die.
Let's
from
knock it
doing
out.
this. I like that
Death
little
is
ring.
a natural occurrence, yet some people
True.
have died in the weirdest ways you could possibly imagine.
This Montreal photographer has done several trash the dress shoots, including one in the ocean. He says he was shocked by how heavy the dress got.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 weirdest causes of
Is that
death.
ginger
She
ale?
lived in a house directly across the street from the tank, and her house was destroyed by the wave.
For this list, we're looking at strange or
Hoarders.
unforgettable ways that
Hoarders,
human
yeah.
beings are
Ew.
said to have met their ends. But please note that while we try to stick to the facts and be as accurate as possible, some incidents or details may be based on hearsay or alleged reports.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah, that game is like
That
that.
game is so fun.
Number 10, death by Viagra.
Oh.
Come on, help me out here. Were they happy pills, sad pills, sleepy pills, wake up pills, same
Erection
pills, pain
pills.
pills, brain pills, Spain pills?
Man pills?
We get it. Most
Power
people
pills.
love sex.
Power
I like it, yo. I like sex.
I like that.
Nice.
Unfortunately, 28-year-old Russian Sergei Tuganov loved it just a
28.
little
What is he
too much.
taking Viagra for?
Sergei agreed to a $4,300 bet with two women that he could have sexual intercourse with them for 12 consecutive hours.
Almost 50% of ED drugs are taken by recreational users.
That's not even
Accepting the
fun
challenge,
anymore.
Sergei consumed
12
an
hours
entire
is
bottle's
not
worth
fun.
of the
That's
male
pain.
drug Viagra to boost
Pleasure.
his endurance.
Pain.
Sergei won the bet, then overdosed on
won
Viagra
the
shortly
bet.
thereafter
He
by
won the
suffering
bet.
a
On
heart
the vet
attack.
on his death.
Yeah.
Just remember,
'cause he was
don't
erect,
ever make a
yeah.
bet that involves sex. It's probably not worth it.
Ooh, Monique.
Number
Ooh.
9, drowning in beer.
You know, they brew 10,000 bottles
we
of beer
don't
a day.
drink.
I drink
We don't
45
drink,
off
we're
the
good.
assembly line,
Yeah.
and I'm the asshole.
Many people drown their sorrows in beer.
Here's to another lousy
I
millennium.
love
But
Future
how many have
Yeah,
actually
so
drowned
funny.
in the beverage?
Oh, he
In
drowned in it,
1814
oh.
London, the Mirren Company brewery had a slight problem. One of their more sizable vats of beer ruptured, causing a domino effect that resulted in all of their vats flooding beer into the streets.
Oh.
Known as the London Beer Flood, the beer
Wow.
caused an estimated 8 casualties, including
Wow.
2 innocent bystanders and several wake attendees nearby. Number 8,
that's a lot of beer.
nuptial photo shoot. A major part of wedding bliss
A
is the
photo
photo
shoot?
shoot in your wedding dress. Canadian Maria Pantazopoulos wanted more
Pantazopoulos?
photos of herself in
Hold
the
on.
dress.
That sounds like
the
a
trash
city.
the dress tradition,
Pantazopoulos?
which is a common request for the recently wed. She found the
Pantazopoulos.
perfect
Wow.
spot for the shoot, but
That's good.
unfortunately during the
That's
photo
nice.
session, Maria's dress soaked up too much water, and she
Ooh.
was unable to climb out of the river.
Oh,
After
no.
failing
Nobody
to
gonna
be
help
lifted
her?
out by the photographer and his assistant, Maria was swept under the surface.
Her dress just got too heavy, so I tried to save her. I jumped in. I tried. I was screaming, yelling. Somebody else came. We tried our best to save her. But we couldn't save her.
Oh, man.
She was later found after having drowned about 2 hours later. Number 7, death by video game.
That's
Video
becoming
games have taken
bigger
over the
and
lives
bigger.
of many
Yeah.
individuals and have even become an addiction for some.
That game basically destroyed my life. I flunked out of school. My girlfriend left me. I mean, I didn't stop playing until my mom threw me out of the house.
This has been proven
Wow.
time
There you
and
go.
again. Most notably with South Korean gamer Lee Sung-suk in 2005.
No, they
The
have
man
rehab for
collapsed
that
after
in
playing the
Asia.
popular
I know.
strategy
Yeah.
game StarCraft for nearly 50 straight hours at an
What?
internet cafe,
How
all while
do you
consuming
do that?
very little sustenance and sleep.
Yeah,
Following
'cause you're not
cardiac
eating.
arrest,
Right.
he was transported to the hospital and died there. Number 6,
How
death
do
by
I do
junk
that?
pile.
Yeah.
Remember the Collier brothers?
The death pile turned into a meat and
That was not so sure.
then.
Wives, they even built a maze out of newspapers in there that only they knew how to get through.
Brothers Langley and Homer Collier inherited
Wow.
their family brownstone in Harlem after the deaths of their parents, and quickly became hermits, hoarding a substantial amount of stuff.
Why?
Fast forward to
I don't understand
1947,
how people
when Langley is
well,
taking
I know
care
it's
of
like a
Homer,
mental thing,
started going blind a
but I
few
just
years
don't know how
earlier.
that can
Well, do you want to be able to see again and read all those newspapers by yourself? Or...
Yes, of course I do.
The apartment,
course
now
I do.
overflowing with trash
Why?
and miscellaneous items, also contains a variety of booby traps that were designed to protect the pair from intruders. Langley
What?
is caught in
Who
one
could
of the
get in?
traps and dies, while
Oh.
Homer dies from starvation and heart disease shortly thereafter. Because of all the debris, garbage, and more in the home, Homer's body was found approximately 10 hours after his death, following an
Not
anonymous
to mean to
tip,
laugh, but
while Langley's body was
that's
found about 2 weeks after.
Ugh.
Number 5,
That's a real movie. I
decapitated
would like to
snakebite.
see it.
Decapitated snake bite.
When most chefs are cooking, they don't have to worry about the animals they're using as food to bite back. This was not the case for Southern China chef Peng Fun, who was preparing a dish with the rare delicacy that is the Indo-Chinese spitting cobra. After he had decapitated the snake and was getting ready to throw it out, the head was still able to bite him and infect him with its quick-acting venom. It's been said that reptiles are able to manipulate their body parts for up to an hour after being separated from them.
Whoa.
Peng died before he could receive anti-venom at the hospital.
Wow.
Number 4, drowning in sewage.
Is that
Snake?
Instrumental.
What? A shit demon!
When you're near a small town, you often have to do things you really
Ew.
don't want to. In this case, Betterton, Maryland Mayor Monica Meyer was
Maryland.
visiting the municipal water treatment plant to inspect the town's septic tanks.
That is one big pile of shit.
While inspecting from the catwalk above, Meyer slipped and fell into the tank below, struggling to
And
climb
turned
out of
into
more than
the
15
Joker.
feet of human waste. Meyer drowned
sorry, let me stop.
as it
These
was
are people
too
died.
difficult to climb out of the putty-like substance.
Ugh.
Of note, she got the mayor's job after the previous one had died in a car crash.
There's your show.
Hey,
Number
X-Files.
3, doggy style. As mentioned earlier, many people would like to die satisfying
Like
their sexual
that.
fantasies. In this case, an unnamed Irish mother of 3 wanted to participate in her longtime bestiality fantasy.
Like that.
Whoa.
Thanks. What?
Yeah, it does.
That. Like that.
Yeah, having sex with an animal.
Sure.
Whoa.
Thanks.
After arranging with an unknown contact she met over the internet,
Whoa.
the woman engaged in sexual acts with said contact's German Shepherd, but ended up being killed in the process.
Ooh.
While her official cause of death is unknown, it's speculated that it was due to anaphylactic shock after she was exposed to the dog's semen.
That's gross.
Oh,
Number 2,
yeah.
Bumblebee Tuna.
The state has
who would
filed
do that?
charges against Bumblebee Tuna after a worker became trapped in an oven and was killed.
If you can't die living out a sexual fantasy, you can always accidentally pass at work.
Bumblebee. You can tell it's the freshest tasting tuna.
I've never
And you
seen
know
this
something?
commercial.
Kids
It's older
can
than
tell,
us.
too.
Yeah.
This is exactly what happened at the Bumblebee Foods plant in California in 2012. Maintenance employee Jose Molina was completing his duties and running a maintenance check inside one of the factory's industrial cookers. Unknown to Molina, a miscommunication error meant another employee turned the cooker on with Molina and 12,000 pounds of tuna inside.
Oh my goodness.
Molina's cooked body was found when the oven was opened 2 hours later.
If convicted, the 2 plant supervisors could spend up to 3 years in prison, and Bumblebee Foods could face a $1.5 million fine.
Just
Just
kill me.
1.5?
Weird ourselves out with our top
Yeah.
pick. Here are some honorable mentions.
I remember that scene.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Deputy Mayor fall from the balcony to evade attacking monkeys. Wow. Drinking a gallon of
Carrot juice.
baby?
Why?
I don't know why.
Make his eyesight better?
I don't know. Unbreakable glass. Canadian photo. Oh wow, he's crazy. Why don't you just throw a rock at it or something? Death by cactus? While shooting cacti, one of the fell. Ooh.
I mean, there's spikes. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I understand that, but death by giant umbrellas? California does a giant umbrella that was part of an art installation was picked up by the wind and flew it toward killing herself. Oh,
Number
man, killing
1,
her.
death by molasses.
Molasses?
Water
You know what that
isn't
is?
the only type of flood
It's
that can
like
cause
a
mass
really
devastation.
thick
Similar to the
syrup.
London beer flood,
Oh.
the Boston molasses disaster, or the Great Molasses Flood, was caused by a tank rupturing and flooding the streets.
90 feet in diameter,
242 feet in circumference, and it's able to hold 2.3 million gallons of molasses.
That's
Except
crazy.
this time, the flood was an estimated 25-foot tall wall of molasses rushing at 35 miles per hour.
That's-
That not only washed people away, but also took many lives.
Yeah.
The total death count is estimated at around 21 people, with 150 injured. With several animals dying as well,
Molasses is
either from
kinda
the
like
flood or
the
from
consistency
debris
of
that
like
had flown
tar.
over 200
It's like
feet
that.
away.
Right.
Our suggestion, stay away from anything that can flood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you agree with our list? What do you think is the weirdest cause of death? For more intriguing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Yeah, so we just watched WatchMojo.com top 10 weirdest cause of death. So how do you
Well,
feel? Which one do you think should have been number
I'm
one?
trying to think. Number one, molasses. That's bad because I've tasted molasses only one time in my life because I think it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a really thick, like bitter syrup that
It
people
looks,
put on
yeah.
tops of like waffles and stuff, and it tastes nasty. But that's a bad way to die. And two, I think the snake one.
Snake was
'Cause
crazy.
it's like-
I hate snakes.
It's like karma. As soon as you kill that one, oh, I'm not done yet.
I'm gonna get you before I go out, right?
before I die, you're going to die before me.
Right.
So it's kind of like that's karma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was a good list. That's definitely. I think the most messed up one was the one where the guy died in the oven.
Yeah,
That
that's
was-
bad.
yeah.
That's really bad.
Like,
Because like when they were closed, like the way that we saw it, the way they closed
it,
it,
he was
it's
still
like
there.
the other person didn't see because
Right.
the thing is so big,
right.
and so like you can't really see, or you probably can't hear that
Right.
they're in there. Like, hey, get me out! You can't
Right.
hear.
Oh, that wasn't weird to me. That was just
Yeah,
bad.
that was just
I don't think
really
that was the
bad.
only one that I exclude off the weird list. Like it was just.
Yeah, that wasn't weird. That was a bad,
bad death.
bad accident.
But you guys tell me what you think weirdest deaths comment.
Oh.
So guys, comment below and like,
Comment
subscribe.
and share.
Yeah, our video messed up, but yeah, you guys know. You guys
you
know.
know,
Come on,
you know.
You know. Listen. All right. So this is.